The thing that happens here is that I see that my striker is in the middle. He's staying central, he is the target man. I found my left center mid and he's almost scoring because of it. What's going on, guys? Ollelito here. I'm back with another masterclass, but if you didn't see the first one with me talking about how to defend in FIFA 22, definitely check that one out. In this masterclass, we will be talking about the 4-5-1, the second variation. I will be showing my tactics, my instructions, and I will show you how to play it the best possible way in FIFA 22. As you see in the background, these are my tactics, and we can start off with defensive style, which is balanced. I think people might ask me, why don't you use drop back? And that's basically because I think drop back allows yourself to be put under pressure, which I don't really want to. Width is 50 and depth is 45, and I think depth is not really too important in this formation because you don't want to pressure your opponent very high up the pitch. You still want your players to be back. From the offense, we have balanced, and some people might ask, why don't you use long ball, fast build up, direct passing? And that's mainly because I want my players to be, sometimes I want them to be staying high up the pitch, and sometimes I just want them back, right? Width, we have 65 width, which is kind of important. Could even have it higher, I think. And that's mainly because I want my wingers to stay out wide. Racing box, only 3, and then corners and free kicks, 1 on both of them, and that's the same again. I don't really want to get counter-attacked if I have a free kick or a corner late in the game. Jumping into instructions, which I think is a bit more important, because we're starting off with our striker here, which is the main man, the main target man, and I'm having my striker on only stay central. I have him on mixed attack, and that's basically because I want him to stay central in the middle of the pitch. I want someone to be a target man for me. If we jump into our center mids then, so the central center mid will be on stay back while attacking and cover center, and that's mainly because I want him to stay in the middle of the pitch defending. And the same goes for the right center mid, which is also stay back and cover center, because I still want 2 players to be able to stay back and also cover the center to try to keep the middle tight. But for the left center mid, I'm having him on balanced attack, and that's basically because sometimes I want him to go forward and sometimes I want him to still drop back and try to keep the middle tight. On the left mid and the right mid, I'm using stay wide and come back on defense for them, and that's basically because, as I talked about before, the width is that I want my wingers to stay wide to be able to pass them when I'm put under heavy pressure, but also they should come back on defense because, of course, I want them to come back in the later stages of the game to try to defend the lead, basically. And on the left back, right back, kind of, I would say, the same tactics or same instructions as everyone is using. That's stay back on both of them and also overlap. So yeah, that's my players' instructions for the 4-5-1 second variation. The 4-5-1, the second variation, is my ultra defensive formation, and I've been saying it's very, very compact, still has the wingers, still has the attacker that could be a target man. So I'm using this quite late in games where I feel like my opponent is putting a lot of pressure on me, but also when I'm trying to secure the win late in games. Now, in this masterclass, I will be showing you the attacking abilities that comes with the 4-5-1 second variation. So we turn the ball from the wing first of all, because we have the great wingers, but we also have the 3 center mids. And with the attacking midfielder, I'm doing an L1 pass and trying to get the pass into him, which I do, but almost score from it. We're starting with the wing here. We're getting the ball into the middle, and we have the ball with our right CM and then turning it on to our central CM. And as you see here, we have the perfect triangle. So if I were to pass it to my left CM here, I can go for a direct pass to my other CM again, because I have this triangle, and the center mid that he is selecting, he can't do anything because he can't put pressure when he basically is defending against 3 midfielders in the middle. The thing I do here though, with my central center mid, I'm passing it to my left center mid, and as I showed you on the tactics before, my left center mid is always unbalanced and wide. That's because I want him to make a run in behind to be able to maybe get the ball in a later stage of the attack. And the thing that happens then is that I'm doing an L1 pass with my left center mid, which makes him create a run in behind afterwards, and we find the pass back to our center mid, as you see here, finding it to the right center mid. The thing that happens here is that I see that my striker is in the middle. And why is he? Yeah, because I used him on stay central in my instructions. So he's staying central, he is the target man. I found my left center mid and he's almost scoring because of it. This is another clip of what is good in the 4-5-1, the second variation formation. First of all, we got the ball there with Hullet. And he is there because he's on stay back while attacking on his instructions, but also on cover center. So at the same time as I want him to be central when I'm going forward, he will be central in defending as well because I have him on cover center. But we get the ball with our striker that was pretty deep down because I want to defend this lead as we're leading with 1-0, you know. And our left center mid is on balanced attacking. And why is that? And that is because I want someone to go forward still. And we find a very, very quick pass here, and we are on the counter attack. And as you see at the top there, I have my right winger making a super good run in behind. I feed him with a L1-R1 triangle pass, which is super effective on this game. And getting the space in behind, one-on-one with the keeper, easy ball roll. And yeah, that's 2-0, and that game is pretty much over now. Now we will be jumping over to the defensive abilities, which there are a lot of defensive abilities in the 4-5-1, the second variation, and that's mainly because it's quite easy keeping possession in a game when your opponent needs to go forward. As you see in this clip, we are pretty late into the game and we're leading with 3-0. The thing though, I lose the ball here first of all, but my central CM is on stay back while attacking, which makes him track back, and I'm getting the ball, and from here you can just pass because we have so many attacking options, and it's very easy keeping the ball with the 4-5-1 formation, as you see here in the background. And this is how you run down the clock in FIFA 22. First of all, many people think that a great defender is someone that is super good in defending, but when you turn that into offensive style, a lot of players that keeps a lot of possession in games doesn't concede. We keep the ball a lot in this 4-5-1, the second variation. We have, as you see, our winger and our right back has a lot of space on that right side. We're finding him, we can choose whatever we want to here. We can go back to the center back, we can go to the winger. I see the option that we can go to the winger, then to the center mid, but we lose the ball in a very dangerous area here because he has the counter-attacking option with the striker here, but we have our central center mid on stay back while attacking and cover center, which definitely helps us to track back here. Quite easy getting the ball again. And now, as I said at the start of this clip, just trying to keep possession, trying to remain the lead, running down the clock and get this W. The second clip here, we have basically our center mids here. They are on stay back, our right center mid and our central center mid. The thing he does here is turning the ball into the inside here. We basically have our back line defending super good for us. All of them are in position, and the thing I'm doing here with my central center mid is to try to be aggressive, and that's basically because he doesn't expect me to be aggressive here because he thinks that, okay, my center mids are gone, they are not. My central center mid are always there getting the tackle, and from here you see I have a 3-on-2. So with the 4-5-1, the second variation, it's very easy turning defensive into attack and getting counterattacks. So guys, this has been Ollelito. Thank you so much for watching my masterclass. I appreciate that a lot. Hopefully I get to see you guys with the 4-5-1, the second variation formation a lot more. And yeah, see you on the pitch.